there is a report of child abuse every 38 minutes in Denver County. That's why this Friday, the Denver Children's Advocacy Center is holding their first ever Save Jane event. I recently chatted with one of the organizers to learn how this will help children who can't fight for themselves. Michelle Davis of Denver Children's Advocacy Center joining us now, ahead of the organization's Save Jane event. We'll get to that event in a moment, but first, Michelle, what is DCAC's mission?
Our mission is to prevent abuse, strengthen families, and restore childhood. What happens is we take care of the needs of the child and the entire family around traumatic experiences.
So this event coming up on Friday will feature names being read, John and Jane Does, of children reported abused in Denver last year. Now, what stuck out to me was the number of times you're going to be reading off John and Jane Doe. If you can just kind of explain to us, what is that number and why the name Save Jane?
Sure. So that number, 11,418, is how many child abuse cases were reported last year in just Denver County alone in 2020. And so this number was chosen to raise awareness to how many reports are being made on a yearly basis. And the name Jane Doe and John Doe is used because these are the victims of child abuse. You know, these children are simply referred to as Jane Doe and John Doe to the public. The anonymity protects that child, but also then kind of distances all of us and the public from the crisis of child abuse because we don't know those victims' names and the stories behind those victims. So we are using Jane Doe and John Doe to bring those children and their stories to a reality.
So with this Save Jane event coming up, what is the ultimate message that you and the organization are trying to get across?
You know, I think the ultimate message is that we want to let everyone know the best trained experts are working on this issue in Denver County, but the demand for our services significantly increased year over year, and we need the community to get involved. We need them to get educated on child abuse. We want them to come and volunteer at DCAC or give and help raise money.
Michelle Davis, thanks so much for the time this morning.
Thank you.
And you can learn more about the Denver Children's Advocacy Center's Save Jane event, as well as other ways you can help out by volunteering or donating at denvercac.org.